Alright, so right now we're going to talk about the character bien, the word, the meaning, the syllable bien. Alright, and what we do here, if you haven't followed the other videos, we'll look at one character and we see how that character combines with other characters when it's on the left side first, on the, before, and here when the character is after another character and what the meanings are. And then we'll look at the pinyin, the translations on both sides, and if we see a pattern of the meaning of this word and how the combinations are. Why we do it? Because it's a good way to remember things. It's a good way to remember characters. Each character, the more stuff you know about the character and you feel it, the easier it will be to remember. By just looking at it and writing it 10 times is not enough, and sometimes even 50 times, because you get confused. Even though this thing might not be enough, if you are already writing and reading and so on, this exercise and this video will help you to add value to this character. Alright, now let's look at how many strokes the character has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strokes. Alright, why is it good to know? Because we're adding something to the character, and also the quantity of strokes is part of the gematria of the Chinese gematria, and we can see which words and characters have how many, what the amount of strokes it has. All right, let's go over now to the meaning and the hanzi, which is the character, and the pinyin. All right, so let's see first the pinyin. 边界边界边界边界边缘边缘边缘边边边的边的边境边境边境边防边防. Alright, so we have looked now at the pinyin. Let's have a look at the translation. Boundary, border, edge, fringe, verge, brink, periphery, marginal, borderline, as, frontier, border, frontier, defense. Alright, so we see that there is a clear pattern here. Now let's look just at the character here, the ones that are right next to it. Now let's look at the pinyin and of the characters that are next to it. Alright, it's 界原境防. Interesting. Right, so we have 2 that are fourth toned and 2 that are second toned, that go up, meaning that they go up. Alright, and they are totally different if you look at them, right? Okay, now let's look at the pinyin and the Chinese together. Alright, of course together with the hanzi as well, the character. Alright, 边界 boundary, 边界 boundary, 边界 boundary, 界市 means world, right? So 边界 is boundary. Alright, 边缘边缘边缘 edge, fringe, and next one 边 as, 边境 frontier, 境边境 frontier, 边防 边防. Alright, so side and fang, we have frontier defense. 边境 frontier. Now what we do is a drill where we go randomly pronouncing these words that we have here. Alright, 边界边缘边界边境边境边防边防边境边境边境边界边缘边界边缘 boundary, edge, frontier, frontier defense, border. Alright, now let's go to the right. Of course you can practice it more by just stopping the video, and here to the right we have the word bien, or the character bien, to the right of a combination here. 旁边旁边北边北边北边北边西边西边西边西边声边声边声边一边一边一边. Alright, if you have a problem with the tones, as you will see by doing these exercises, you start to realize and feel the difference between the tones, because many people at the beginning of their journey don't hear the difference between the tones. Alright, so now let's look just at the English meaning of this section here. Lateral, side, to the side, beside, north, north side, northern part, to the north of, west, west side, western part, to the west of, at one side, on hand, one side, either side, on the one hand, on the other hand doing while. All right, so we have another type of meaning, another pattern here. We have more of a conceptual type of side, right? When it's not really a physical, literal side as when we speak about boundaries. Here we talk about conversationally on the other side, one side, either or. On the one hand, north. Here we have physical north side, west side, lateral side. So it's a little bit mixed. I take it back. Now let's look at the characters. Pang, 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 bei, which means north. Xi, which means west. Sheng, from body. Yi, from one. Alright, so we see one side, yi bien, is almost literal. The meaning here, pang bien, lateral. Pang is literally lateral. It's literally lateral. Lateral. Alright, because pang means to the side, right? Pang bien. Alright, now let's drill here now. Pang bien, bei bien, xi bien, pang bien, bei bien, pang bien, xi bien, sheng bien, xi bien, bei bien, bei bien, pang bien, bei bien, sheng bien, yi bien. All right, so we just had a look at the word bien. All right, and this will help you a lot. Next time we'll have a look at another character and how it combines with other things. This is a great drill, a great exercise, and it's very, very good for you to know, because we have a look at this character in many occasions, and we have a look at it together with other characters, and we also kind of turn on the curiosity for what the other character might be, and next time we see it, we will recognize it from the word bien next to it. All right, the word bien is also combined with many other characters, but this is the ones we have in this video lesson. So stay tuned for the next lesson. Every day one character. Subscribe and share and learn. Have patience.